Oh, really?
How often do you do laundry?
Dude, I do laundry like every other day, man.
Same.
Yeah.
My family is like haters because I don't buy clothes. That's like not my thing.
Yeah.
So I do like all I have is like a majority of workout clothes. So I wash like almost every other day.
Right.
I have like 5 shirts, 4 pairs of like basketball shorts I wear all the time. And right now, since it's been cold, I've been rocking the sweats.
Yeah.
So I only have like a couple pairs of those. So I'm like washing all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, if they have enough water for golf courses, then we don't have a drought, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's true, yeah.
They claim it's reclaimed water, but
Yeah.
we know the dirty truth.
Nah, dude, it's been raining, bro. We got plenty of water now.
Dude, have you seen the what is it called? The San Gabriel River? Like the gosh darn it, like right there off of Bluff in Washington, that cross where you go over the bridge, the ravine.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I've never seen it that packed, not in a long time. Maybe when I was like 10 years old when it rained super crazy.
Right. Is it still full?
It's going down little by little, but...
Oh, okay. Because it's supposed to rain on Sunday, man.
Is it really?
Yeah, like a 30-40% chance. But just that day, though.
You know what? I don't mind that. When it rains, like, all nasty, that's when I'm like...
Oh, dude, I know, like, a few weeks back and all that, man, that shit was, like... I'm a rain person, but even for me, that was freaking horrible, man.
Nah, heck no, dude. I need the sun, because if it's just, like, gray, I feel, like, depressed.
Yeah.
I feel like listening to Nirvana.
I feel like that's something in the way, dude.
Hey,
it's
man.
fucking rain.
Sheesh.
Oh.
Nah, I'm one of those people, like, where it really does affect me. So I try to make sure I take like vitamin D, the supplements.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, no more rain like that. That was too much.
Yeah, I know. Even like I said, me surprisingly, I told you, like I said, I'm a rain person. But this past few weeks, whenever it was raining hard, like every day, damn near. I'm like, no, I could use some sun. You know, sun's nice. Use some vitamin C.
You know what's crazy though is like as I get older, obviously like we have to work now to be a responsible adult.
Right.
Unless you're in an outdoor job, like I really don't go outside that much anymore. Like I try to make it a point to, but they say you're supposed to get in like at least 15 minutes in the sun, because you need to recharge. Like even if you do take the vitamin C supplements, it's not the same.
Yeah. Well, not, dude, of course not. One's like a pharmaceutical, the other one's, a real thing.
You know what? It's crazy because if it wasn't for my wife, like she's all into like looking into like the ingredients of, whatever. It's food, it's supplements, it's coffee, creamers. Like she's the one who looks into all that.
Yeah.
Because I grew up just eating like whatever my parents bought at the store.
Exactly, yeah.
Not knowing that most of it was like pure garbage from the system.
Yeah. So like, I guess she's like real health conscious then?
Somewhat. I mean,
we're,
we still, like I said, we're gonna go get pho later. There's nothing nutritious about that. It's just delicious.
Bro, it's a shrimp, man. Seafood. Seafood's good for you, man.
Oh, heck yeah. The broth?
Seafood's all the broth too, yeah.
Heck yeah. You know what I like though is that I have to wash it down with the mango smoothie with extra boba.
Yeah. I've never had boba, man.
Hold on. Quick second. We got some background noise.
Still be on standby. Okay, now it's good.
Yeah, I have to get a mango smoothie. So I mean, like, there's nothing nutritious when I'm eating food like that.
Yeah.
But oh well. Can't be super strict all the time. We gotta live some life.
You gotta treat yourself from time to time, man.
Treat yourself.
Discipline's cool and shit like that, but you gotta treat yourself, from time to time.
I admire the people who have like that will and that mindset. Once they like say this is enough, they can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like I have some aspects of that in my life, but some other areas like I failed completely. Heck no.
No, dude, you're a pretty disciplined guy, man. I think so.
Thanks, man.
You're in shape, dude.
I'm a shape.
You're a shape. Nah, bro, I'm a shape, bro. Circle, dude. Circle's a shape.
Hey, dog.
What's up?
No judgment here, my guy.
No, I know, yeah. No, but no, you seem like you come off as a pretty disciplined person, though, Johnny. Like, all sincere.
You know what, man? Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But I grew up overweight. Like I said, you know, my parents didn't know better.
Right.
So they're, you know, my dad was the type of dude, like, he would eat once a day, drink, like, iced tea. Well, my dad's a kidney transplant recipient.
Uh-huh.
So before that, like, he didn't have the best, like, diet. Like, even after, like, I still kind of get on his case.
Yeah.
But, you know, even when he was, like, going to dialysis and getting his blood cleaned out, like, his go-to meal after that was, have you ever been to Douglas in Whittier?
Yeah. I've been right across the street from the Planet Fitness, right?
Yeah.
No, I've been there, yeah.
Yeah, like, his go-to was a beef dip from there, and then he would, like, chase it with, like, a iced tea or something.
Yeah.
But, you know, prior to that, I got to give him some credit. Like, all he could drink was not even a gallon of water a day, because you have to keep it, like, under a certain, like, fluid ounce before you go.
If you're on, like, dialysis?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
I mean, everybody's different, but that was his regimen. You know?
Yeah.
So anyways, like, I grew up overweight, and soda was my water, dude. Like, I don't think I've ever drank water when I was younger, you know?
Yeah.
If I wasn't forced to.
Exactly, yeah. No, I heard that, especially at like family get-togethers and whatnot. Like, just any kind of family party get-together. That's all you were drinking. That's all me and my cousin were drinking. Just fucking soda, dude. Just pop one right after the other, dude.
What kind? What was your go-to?
My go-to soda back in the day, like at those family gatherings and all that, I would say that it's type between Coca-Cola or like Squirt.
Ooh, Squirt.
Yeah, I used to really like Squirt. Not so much, and I don't know more.
They used to have all kinds of, like, crazy, like, sodas and stuff. Do you remember some of them?
The Shasta, the knockoff brand, dude.
Yeah. Hey, dog, I rock with Shasta.
Yeah, no, I do too, you know. The Tiki Punch, dude, that's a classic right there.
Heck yeah.
The orange flavor, that's another classic right there too.
Oh, heck yeah.
But crazy soda, like, I don't think so, no. I just remember, like, I was like, just the name brand stuff, and obviously, like I said, Shasta.
Yeah.
But, like, why? Like, what are some off-brand sodas you have?
Okay, when I was growing up, they were throwing in, like, all kinds of illegal stuff into, like, sodas and drinks and stuff. There was this one called Surge. I'm not even playing, dude. It was probably, like, 90% sugar.
God damn.
Yeah, it was just, like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then back then, you didn't know, like, sugar's like a drug, so you just like, oh, I'm gonna pop, like you said, I'd pop one after another.
Exactly, yeah. Same thing with like breakfast cereals and whatnot, dude. Like,
oh my
like
God.
Captain Crunch and all that stuff. Lucky Charms and stuff like that. Like, that shit's good, but it's so bad for you at the same time.
It tastes so good, but it's like diabetes in a box.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I was never kind of like, I would eat cereal, but it wasn't my go-to, because, you know, we used to get like the regular milk, and Pop was lactose intolerant. So I was wondering why when I was a kid I have stomach aches all the time.
Yeah.
Mixed with like sugar and sodas.
Oh shit.
Look up real quick.
Nah, but what was I gonna say, bro? Like, with those cereals, though, like, yeah, like, I would eat those kinds, like the sugary ones, but honestly, when it comes to cereal, I was like a boring kid. I prefer like Honey Nut Cheerios, Honey Bunches of Oats, the almond ones, like
dude,
mini wheats, dude.
Those are fire, the mini wheats.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but none of that stuff's good for you.
I mean, it's better than the sugar stuff, dude.
It's all sugar.
Supposedly, air quotations, better for you.
That's what I was saying, though, is like, even today, half of the stuff that's, marked like organic or that's supposed to be better for you, like, that's why my wife got into, like, looking into the ingredients, because, a lot of, like, the organic stuff, for instance,
right,
it still has, like, dyes, like red 40, yellow, whatever.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. They gotta do something to make it still have some sort of flavor to keep people eating it, whatever, you know?
Oh, yeah. It makes sense. Like,
exactly,
I get it. But, because I think that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and most people aren't gonna, look into that stuff because it's inconvenient.
Exactly right. Like, who wants to do all that work, man?
Like, unfortunately, it's not a good thing.
No, I know, yeah.
But even now, like if I have the choice for something like minuscule, like my wife gets on my case about this, like natural or organic coffee creamer.
Yeah.
It's like oat, but not with good oats, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'll choose that over something with no taste. Like,
I remember when the whole organic shit was kind of like a phase. I mean, but like, I guess following with your wife, I get like how she's been looking into like what things are actually made of, like what's in, what we eat and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I don't know, like for the past few days, maybe like a day or so ago, I was just like, how do people determine like, oh, this has X amount of calories, this has X amount of carbs and stuff like that, you know?
Oh yeah, like how do they determine
exactly
the breakdown?
Exactly, yeah.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
But then again, I think about like when you exercise and let's say you use an elliptical,
right?
Like, how does it generate the calories? You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah.
Like, maybe it's just like kind of a baseline somewhere around this.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah. And man, my watch tells me that I burn 30 calories, dude. I burn 30 calories, so I feel. Hey, dude, nice. I burn like a fourth of what I ate, dude, during my breaks and whatnot.
Shoot, that's like 1 tablespoon of ketchup.
Yeah.
That's one of my go-tos though, is barbecue sauce and ketchup. Like, I need that. Bye, guys. Like that's one of the things. Like I'm not gonna give up. Like when she tries to get like the sugarless or low sugar or whatever, like barbecue sauce, I'm like, nah.
They have that?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Really? Oh, dude, oh my God.
I'll fight tooth and nail for that one. It's like, listen, you could feed me more broccoli or whatever you got to do to compensate, but
exactly.
don't make me give up my barbecue sauce.
Nah, bro, barbecue sauce is good, man. Ketchup, I could do without, but barbecue sauce, most definitely, dude. I'm more of a mustard guy, man. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
You know what? I have a friend, shout out Schmantz. She likes to eat her fries with mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise? Okay.
What do you mean, okay? That's nasty, my guy.
No. Oh, no. Like, no judgments here. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, but I mean, I'm not trying to judge your friend, though, man.
I'm over here judging you? Yeah. Nah, I will.
Yeah. Mayonnaise. Okay, that's an interesting choice.
I mean, everybody has different taste buds. Like, I'm not a spice guy either, so.
Oh, dude, I'm not a spice guy either, man, at all.
I like to taste my food.
Yeah. Dude, like, I can't handle spice at all, dude. Like, I can't even eat, like, the most basic, like, spicy hot chip, man. I really can't. I'll be dying.
Yeah, no.
Like, the closest thing I could eat to that is, like, the spicy nacho Doritos, but even then I gotta have like a cold water with me and shit, dude.
Yo,
basically, yeah, dude, not for real, yeah, a little bit. Like after a while, yeah.
You know what I like? One of my favorites is those mix where it's the hot Cheetos, the what are they called? The pretzels and the other one, the Chex Mix.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Gosh.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like I crave those like once, maybe twice a year, and that's like my spice kick.
Yeah.
But actually, I've been getting into a little bit of sriracha. Like that'll be it.
Sriracha, okay.
Yeah. So quarter of a century, huh?
Quarter of a century, bro. Yeah.
Hey, so
come Monday.
Give me some life advice.
Some life advice.
Yeah, that you've learned in your 25 years of existence. Drop some knowledge on me.
All right. I would say, looking back before I'm 25, is just to like not give into the hype and not do what other people are doing, man. Whether it be you know classmates, your friends, coworkers, just anything, man. Just don't buy into the hype and just do you, man.
Just run your course.
Yeah, run your course, man. So like, I mean, I guess when I say that, I also mean like I said, don't buy into the hype. Don't do what other people are doing. So like me personally, I was talking with this earlier. No, not earlier. The other day with Mauricio, I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, man, he was telling me in his early 20s, he would like, drink and like party and all that and blah, blah, blah. And me looking back, dude, like I regret most of the times I would drink because I would get fucking shit faced, you know? I would drink to get sloshed, man.
No self-control.
Exactly, yeah.
Because honestly, when I turned 21, I was kind of like, I still drank, but not to the level I did when I was, underage.
Yeah.
Caveat.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's that thrill is gone. It's like,
it is,
it's taboo.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah. I think for me personally, the breaking point is when I realized that I need to like stop drinking and whatnot. It was for my 24th birthday last year. I had a little something at my house, and I don't know what the hell I drank before like the majority of my friends arrived and all that. I drank some sake, no, like 2 warm shots of sake, and after that, dude, I remember some of my friends coming, and I don't remember like the rest of the night, dude. I fucking blacked out.
You know, I was actually thinking of a story the other day. You know, like I said, when I was 18, I was still partying. Like I posted a picture on Instagram of my cringe douchebag days.
Yeah.
Like that was when I was going wild with like, you know, substances and drinking. But anyways, we threw a motel party. And I think we got there at like 6:30, and then we were like smoking and drinking, obviously. Then people started coming throughout the night. You know, and I invited some friends that, you know, I was cool with, but they weren't gonna come till like later. I think they came around like 11 or whatever. By like 9:30, dude, I was passed out on the bed already.
Damn, really?
Like, bad.
Yeah.
Like I remember that I was laying there. And I couldn't open my eyes because if I did, I would for sure yak.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get over this to keep partying, I'm gonna have to go yak. So I went in the bathroom. You know, just did what I had to do, and then kept the night going. Brushed my teeth, obviously. Not that it mattered. Yeah, dude, all bad. But you know, as you get older, you kind of learn.
No, Dad, trust me, dude. Last year, man, that was definitely a fucking learning experience. Man, that, like looking back, dude, like I said, I regret it, and then also, it was embarrassing for like my friends to see me that way, my family to see me that way, my mom to see me that way and shit, dude. You know, fucking blacked out on the floor, can't even like, you know, get up myself. And I'm a big guy, Johnny, obviously, you know. So, you know, my friends were trying to like, pick me up and all that, dude. I tell them, I blacked out. I woke up in my bed like a little after 2 in the morning, probably almost 3 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck? And I walked to the bathroom, and like, the bathroom has a window that looks out exactly into our backyard, right? And it was just pitch black. I'm like, dude, where the fuck is everybody?
Like, I'm ready to keep going.
No, dude, for real. Like, I thought they were just like fucking with me, dude. For like a minute, I'm just like, where the hell is everybody and shit, you know?
Dude, imagine like for instance, that story I told you about the motel, like how back then it was just like word of mouth. It wasn't social media yet. I think it was like the end of MySpace and barely getting in when everybody got into like Facebook
and all that,
And so like you just posted and a bunch of random people come. Like that was like the equivalent of the flyer parties from like the late 2000s, or late 90s, whatever. But But just imagine like how vulnerable you are. You know, you're all passed out on the bed. Bunch of randos there. I remember that night somebody stole my iPod, my video iPod.
Oh shit, really?
We had it on my friend's dock, like the big speaker.
And
then when we came, I don't even know if we went to sleep, to be honest. But when we came to, I was like, man, somebody took that thing. I was so mad. But what are you gonna do?
That's true,
Live and learn. That's how you learn, right?
Yeah, that's true, And I guess you could say we learned the hard way, Johnny.
You know, unfortunately, that's most of the way I learned valuable life lessons. I wish it wasn't the case.
No, I know,
But so I wanted to ask you, have you started writing yet for the? You said you were gonna write some short stories or some long stories.
Right. Yeah. No. I said I wanted to start writing like at least 2 short stories a month. January came and went. I only have like rough drafts on them and all that. But don't worry, I'm still gonna work on them, dude. I need to find a schedule, dude. I need to find a balance.
You know what? That's definitely like one of those life lessons that I learned is, you know, finding structure within your life.
Right.
I mean, because it's hard because, you know, everybody has so much nuance within their daily schedules. Like what might work for you might not work for me, and vice versa.
Exactly, yeah.
But I was reading this book not too long ago, and it was talking about like structuring your life within like the means that you're living right now. It doesn't mean you got to do like a complete overhaul. Like if you can do that, like more power to you. But finding spots within your day, within your work schedule, within your day.
Yeah.
Like finding those spots and sticking to that. That's like it helps you tremendously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been doing that personally, but I feel like it helps me, especially like with the work schedule that I have. Like I get up at 4:45 and then work at 5:30.
Yeah.
So I learned to like utilize that quiet time in the morning when everybody's half asleep, and listen to like studies or kind of stimulate your mind before it gets all loud and
stimulate your mind before you go into the monotony of the warehouse.
Oh,
I get it. I understand.
Sheesh.
No, but don't worry. Like they're coming. It's just that I said I need to find balance and all that, dude.
Yeah.
I need to find structure within my current like life and schedule right now, man.
What's your process for setting up how you're gonna write the story? Do you just pick a topic? Does something strike you?
I just brainstorm in my head, and from that brainstorm, I just write from that brainstorm and all that, and obviously edit it later and whatnot. Look like
You said it's a rough draft.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, rough draft. I said and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just edit it. Make sure you got the correct punctuation, spelling, and shit like that. But I mean that's my process, man. It really is. Like there's not a lot to it. Just that I brainstorm. Think of an idea, just write whatever the hell I can with that idea, and then just perfect it later.
You know what? I didn't find that till later. Like I said, life lessons. I didn't find that on till later in life. Like I'm sort of a perfectionist, so I kind of want to do it, in my own vision as perfect as I can the first time.
As you should, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes it's better just to get your ideas out there and then explain it after. Like, for instance, these days when you're having a conversation with somebody, like I feel like, including myself, we have these prepared answers for whatever questions.
Yeah.
But when you kind of run out of that, you kind of have to formulate on the spot.
Right.
Like critical think, so to say. But I feel like that's a lost art, being able to talk to somebody and have a long form conversation. So when you do run out of those like prepared answers, like what now? Like what do you think about if somebody presses on one of your ideas, like from some angle you never even thought about? Like how does that?
Exactly. Yeah. That's like going off script. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
So you're gonna write a blog? You're gonna post it on a website?
Well, I was gonna post it on this app or this. Why you guys is the website too? If you log into it from a computer, it's called Wattpad. Like a bunch of like writers post their like writings and works on there. And one of my close friends, shout out Avery.
Shout out Avery.
Yeah, a fellow writer of mine and all that. He's been writing for a while, dude. He's been writing since like high school and all that.
Oh really?
Yeah. But he posts on Wattpad and all that, like a bunch of his stuff. Well, at least he used to.
How do you say it? Wattpad?
Wattpad. So it's WATTPAD. Wattpad.
Wattpad, like a gigawatt.
Exactly, gigawatt.
Okay.
Exactly, like Wattpad.
I thought you were saying WAP, like what's her name? Cardi B.
Oh, bro, no.
I was like, hey, my guy, if you got something to say.
No, I'm writing a very risque stories.
Whoa, some erotica.
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
Some personal stories.
Yeah, dude. I hope like a producer just sees it and picks it up and turns the next 50 Shades, bro. But no, yeah. So funny. Yeah, no, but yeah, I posted. I would probably more than likely post it on there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And did you say you had anything written down, or you're still kind of going through that process? Or?
Like I said, like I just have rough drafts, man. Well, at least have one story, anyways.
Can you give us a little synopsis of it without giving everything away?
I can tell you my inspiration for it.
Okay.
Because I used to go hiking a lot. Back when, like during the spring and summer of last year and all that. Mm-hmm. And do I look at you or look at the camera?
Whatever you want, my guy.
Okay. Okay, so like I would go hiking whenever I could. Back to like last spring, last summer. But then like I just got lazy with it, so I stopped. So this story I'm writing, the short story I'm writing, it's about just like the trail that I'm on. But there's something supernatural and mysterious about that trail, whatever, And I'm conflicted between two ideas. Like do I want like a physical, like, I guess, threat that's on the trail, or like a more mystical, unknown, unseeable threat, Yeah, so it's like I'm just stuck between those two conflicts right now with it.
That sounds pretty interesting. Let me know when you post it.
So a simple title for it, I already have the title for it, is just called The Trail, that's it.
That's not. Is there like another video, book or anything with that short story? Do you think, or you think it's like free? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like where you're not being plagiarizing on somebody else's title.
Oh, I mean,
kind of free for all. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking like this.
I mean, maybe they're more than likely is probably, a short story or maybe it's a story, like a book in general, just called The Trail. But hey man, this is my rendition of it, dude.
Hey dog, you like it? I love it.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though. Yeah. You know what? I actually had a dream one time. It's one of the few that I remember. It was I was hiking up Turnbull.
Oh shit, okay.
And I was going through that, how there's like 2 hills?
Right.
I was going up that first one, and as I was, getting to that flatland, all of a sudden there was like a wildfire. So everything around me was like on fire.
Yeah.
So I could barely like see the path.
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember I was like tripping. I was like, what the heck? What am I gonna do? How do I get out of here?
Yeah.
And long story short, I don't remember how I got out. I just woke up.
Yeah, you just woke up in your bed. Like, oh shit, dude.
I was like, hey.
Smelling like fucking like all like, burn all that smoky smell whenever you're on a fire and whatnot.
Yeah, dude, for real. I was like, but then I was talking with my dad after. He's like, you know what? That could be like your walk of life where, you have this path, but you're not sure if you could go to the right or to the left because there might be danger somewhere else.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look at you, deep thinker.
Yeah.
I was like, this is too early for me.
I just woke up, Dad.
Being a Plato over here.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Yeah.
No, but I thought it was interesting. It kind of sounds a little bit like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I know, but I guess going back to like when you asked or what you said right now, like, is there like another short story or book or whatever, just in general with that name? I saw a quote that said like a lot of I'm gonna plagiarize it and butcher it, but it's on the lines of every writer's afraid to write because they think everything has been said before, but it hasn't been said by you, whatever.
That's true.
Exactly, yeah.
Because there's so much nuance, within every subject, right?
Exactly, yeah.
You know what? I was thinking about that earlier. I've been listening to, I like to listen to podcasts, especially like comedy podcasts.
Right.
There's been like a lot of beef within the LA scene. Like the comics. I was like
LA comedians?
Yeah, like they're all like, they're just beefing.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I wonder if there's like jokes that people like steal from each other without even knowing, like going back to that title reference. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Because I was watching one video earlier and he was talking about like one comic did, this is one of many instances, but one famous comic did a joke back in like 2006.
Yeah.
And then some other famous comic pretty recently, like 2015, like she did pretty much the exact setup and premise, but just changed like a couple words here and there, and took credit and denied it. Like, sheesh. So I was like wondering, how do you with that whole, especially when you come out of like one city, you kind of have the same, thought bubbles. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah,
you experience the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was like, how do you not plagiarize somebody else? And I can only imagine like books and short stories and.
Yeah. But I mean, I would say, and it's funny you mentioned that because I was talking with this about Josh earlier, about like comedians and selling jokes and all that. Because we were talking about like Carlos Mencia. remember back in the day, he was like huge. Yeah. He had like his own show on like. No, not Netflix. Comedy Central, Vitamin C and all that. And like he was getting deal after deal after deal. And then Joe Rogan came out one day, like, hey man, you stole my joke. And as soon as he came out with that, dude, he's fucking gone, dude. The next day, Mencia.
Yeah.
And comics, comedians, whatever you want to call them, dude, they take that shit serious. Like, hey, you stole my joke.
Well, it's kind of like a comedian's kind of like a barber, though. It's like if you're not working, you're not making money. So
that's true.
If your work is to make jokes and you have somebody trying to rip off, one of your setups, one of your premises, one of your punchlines, like I'd be mad too because you're taking money out of my pocket.
I definitely understand that aspect too. But I think, I'm not in the space yet, obviously with writers and all that. But I mean, I wouldn't hope they take it the same way. Unless like the story you're writing is a one-for-one ripoff of whatever someone else like previously wrote, then I'll call it out. But other than that, I'm just like, hey man, like I've been hiking. Million people have been hiking.
Yeah.
The fuck,
I'm sure a lot of people kind of had that same setup, but like you said, what's unique to you is like your perspective.
Exactly.
So there might be like the same, Turnbull, but everybody sees it differently. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. They see and experience different things on that trail and whatnot.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's kind of the same thing with the Gospels of the Bible. There's 4 of them. And, these are people, except for Luke, he came like 70 years after. They all walked with Jesus, so they all saw, a lot of the same things that each other did. But there's a lot of similarities in there, but then there's different, like, perspectives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, all right, I see that.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
When did you find out, like, discover that you like to ride and...
From like an early age, man, because like even like growing up, dude, like in school and all that, I would love to like write.
That was your thing?
Yeah, I used to love to write, and like the teachers would tell my parents back, during teacher conference and all that, like get him to read more books and all that, because he has a natural act for it, whatever, and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm just trying to get there, dude. I really am. I'm trying to get there.
Good luck to you. I remember, did you ever do the AR reading points for school?
Is that like when they test you to see what grade you're at?
Yeah, like you have to read like books and like you're supposed to get like a certain number per semester or trimester.
I think so.
I felt dumb because I did it like my freshman and sophomore year. And I would pick like the most easiest books, maybe like a 30-page read. And just, my teacher would write notes. You're gonna need to pick up bigger books. Trying to game the system like that.
I don't think I did that, but I remember doing back in like elementary school, 4th and 5th grade specifically.
Oh, my bad, dog.
We would do like I guess like a reading test, whatever. So like we go like 1-on-1 with like the teacher, right? And they'd have like a pass, like a long ass passage with them, and they would time it to see how much we could read and all that. And I remember back in 5th grade, I scored like at a 8th grade like reading level.
Did you really?
I did, honestly. Yeah, I did.
That's sick.
Yeah. So like I was always ahead. Like whenever they pull out those tests in elementary school, I was always like above my reading level and all that.
Hey, why are you showing out, my guy?
Hey, bro, you asked. I'm answering, dude.
Respect.
And I guess to show off even more, I remember remember back in elementary school.
I'm gonna put you back, right?
Oh, that's fine, yeah. Remember back in elementary school when like the class would do like library visits and shit like that?
Oh yeah, like the book fairs or the library visits?
Well, like I guess both, but like specifically the library visits. I remember. I forgot what grade. I think it was 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. I checked out the first Harry Potter book, and everyone was like, "What the? You're reading Harry Potter?" And because I guess like it was a chapter book and all that, so it was a big deal and all that. Yeah.
The super advanced overachiever.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I was homeschooled up until high school. And,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it through the church that we used to go to, and I'm gonna let you guys into a secret. I really didn't do any homework, no work.
Yeah.
But I always tell my wife because we're thinking of doing that with our kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, what I did get though is I got real life experience. Like I can't do it now because it's pretty much obsolete. But I used to like write letters.
Yeah.
I used to go to the bank. I used to pay cashiers, write out checks. Like things that, a lot of people lost, Not that it's really relevant anymore, but with the digital, like debit cards and credit cards, but...
Right.
I kind of got like real life experience.
Yeah.
And I used to go through this program through Biola College, and they had a program for like homeschool kids where like, it was kind of cheesy, but whatever, it worked. They had like students there that would teach the classes.
Yeah.
So some of them were cool. Some of them were like, all right, dog, you could tell you're just like winging it. Or
yeah.
But we used to have this one history class in not even playing. All we did was draw pictures of like whatever we're learning about. And one of the things like the lady used to say all the time, she's like, you're going to draw a curvy line. And you're going to do this? I was like, what do we got to do? Of course, I was like in there with all my friends. So we were just messing around, drawing like stupid things. And But when I got to high school, because I went through that program, like I was a kid who had like a binder for every class.
Right.
And when I got to high school, and I had like my friends from football and stuff, and those people would just show up with like a backpack with nothing in it, maybe a pencil if they're lucky.
Yeah.
Or if they showed up, like we were going over the syllabus, and the teacher was like, "Yeah, if you have 20 more absences, like you're gonna fail for sure." And I was like, "Who in the world would miss 20 times?"
I was gonna say, yeah, like that's a big number.
Sure enough, it was one of my boys from football.
Yeah.
The guy like never showed up. I was like, "What the heck?"
Like 20, that's an invitation. That's an invitation to miss.
Side note, in that class was the first time I seen somebody tattoo themselves with a pen and a needle, sewing needle.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Did it come out nice, the tattoo?
Heck no, dude. It was just like chafa. He was just poking himself. I remember what it was. It was in LA.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, golly, this guy doesn't get like sepsis or something.
Yeah.
I'd be super impressed.
I remember there was like a real popular logo back when I was like in middle school, high school, but mostly middle school. It was a real popular logo, and people. Oh, it was like that S. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
The what?
It was like an S. It was like a gangster kind of cool looking.
Oh,
S.
the one where you start with like 3 lines or 6 lines and then you write it?
I think so, yeah, dude. I remember, oh my God, everybody tried to like do that, man.
I was one of those people. But till this day, I could barely like write legibly.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my strong point.
I never attempted to do so, it's okay.
You know what? I used to like writing like essays too.
Yeah.
But my thing was I would procrastinate so much.
Yeah.
Like I was one of those guys where I was like, I write better if, if the pressure's on me.
Yeah.
Which was kind of true, but looking back, I don't think you get the same quality, like you said, because your first ideas are, they're whatever. You're just trying to get them out on paper before you fine tune them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to write sometimes.
Yeah. No, like I kind of have the same mentality now too. Like in school and college and all that, I'm like, dude, my best papers are like the day when they're due the day before and all that, man. Which is, I mean, it's kind of true. In this one class, dude, I remember like every paper I almost ever did, like I did it like a few days before, either a few days before or the day before, and like I would get like a great grade on it, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess that pressure is. Needed for some people.
Yeah.
But one of the main reasons, like, I stuck to that approach is because I took this biology class in high school.
Right.
And obviously I didn't study. I didn't have the tools or the effort to want to try.
Yeah.
But I took a test for our final, and I had like a C+. And it was I still remember this. It was a 30-question test final, and I got 30 out of 30. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this mentality to the rest of my school days. Yeah. So that's basically what I did.
Nice, dude, nice.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good because that approach doesn't work all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
It's okay, Johnny. You're out of there now. You did your time.
I was telling a couple people that I got my general education done for community college. Mm-hmm. So according to my wife, that hater, she's saying I didn't graduate with a degree, but I'm like, listen, I got a plaque with the paper in it.
Hey, man, your name's on it, bro.
Hey, I'm not going back there. It took me 10 years. You can't take it away from me.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's something, Johnny. I think I even told you congrats on all that, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Not that it's really useful, but
yeah.
I did it. We did it, Mom.
You did it, dude. You did it. Your GEs.
GEs. Gosh. I think that's crazy that I wasted, well, I guess it's not wasted, right? But the way I see it is like, again, you can't really use that for anything other than like, I did it. So it's like bragging purposes or your own achievement status, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm like, sheesh, I wish I got into what I'm doing now earlier. But I didn't, so.
Yeah. Hey, man, you're here now. That's all that matters, right?
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. Life's a marathon, not a race.
You know what? I didn't really consider that till recently as I got older, because I was one of those kids where it's like, man, my friend from high school, he's going to like Yale, and I have another friend who's already going for like his master's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I felt less than for a lot of years, you know.
Dude, like that. I think a lot of people feel that, especially right out of high school. You hear like your old classmates and all that, like, oh yeah, well I'm graduating so and so year. I'm going to get my master's this year, blah blah blah, shit like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta realize, dude, like what they're doing may not be for you, whatever, you know? Or like, are you aiming for that? Do you want to feel doing that? No, then why be sad about it, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And shit like that, you know?
I agree, and that's what I'm saying. It took me a long time to realize that. And one of the major factors, not talking down or, you know, condescending, but when I had friends who had masters and they were still working at Starbucks, I was like, all right, maybe. It wasn't until then I was like, all right, maybe we're all kind of in the same boat, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I don't have a massive amount of debt, which I'm very grateful for, you know what I mean?
I know, dude, yeah, the debt, I think that whole, like, the student forgiveness thing isn't gonna go through.
Oh, for real?
I don't think it is. Not looking likely.
And even if it did, that's like chump change, you know, because most debts are like 50, 60 grand at least.
Exactly.
They were gonna give like what, 10,000 or something?
Yeah, I think so. But the way I see it, man, your debt, your responsibility. Like, you got yourself in that mess. Like, not to be, you know, harsh or anything like that, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, you got yourself in that mess, bro. You can get yourself out.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, everybody has their own journey, you know?
Amen to that, dude. Everybody does.
And I'm glad that you're starting yours as your writer. So when you become a famous, you know, like the next Stephen King, or I'm gonna need a personal barber.
I got you, dog.
Well, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate your time.
Of course, Johnny. Anytime.